Hey VC, what's up? It's me, yours truly, back to post a quick video here. Really quick concert review, and I think right after this I'm going to run out, but I'm going to try to do a quick video response to Sequoia Flame. He has this 1,000+ subscribers contest. Some really good funny questions for those of you who haven't seen that yet. Make sure you go check it out. I cannot tell you how much I hate what YouTube has done with all this Google Plus and the not having the response thing. I mean, it has really just screwed up a lot of things, and at least in my opinion. But anyway, for those of you that haven't seen Sequoia Flame's 1,000 subs contest, make sure you go check it out. So this video, quick concert review, go by really fast, and then I'll probably come back in a few minutes to do a video to respond to his sub contest. Playing in the background, BT Express. That old school jam of all jams, Do It Till You're Satisfied. Nice funk right there, really good stuff. So anyway, we went to a concert a couple days ago, and really awesome, really excited about it, because obviously this is a group you've heard me talk about a bunch of times, and when I saw they were actually coming here, I thought it was, you know, totally and completely awesome, and got a chance to see them. And it was at one of my favorite spots, which is I always tell you guys about this place called the Firebird. And one of the reasons why it's always my favorite spot is because I always get to meet the band members. And no difference in this case. So I'll start actually with the opening act that opened the show, which is this group right here called Ponderosa. Probably, I'm sure the signature's probably not showing up as well, but because I don't know, the lighting is kind of weird. I mean, I don't know the way the camera reacts different times of the day, but I actually didn't really know them that well. I bought this CD, which you can also see a sign there. I found this CD in the dollar bin at one of the local stores. This was probably 6-7 months ago. Brought it home, listened to it one time, and thought, yeah, you know, okay, kind of cool. And then when I found out they were opening for the band that I was going to see, you know, seeing them live was definitely a whole different experience beyond the CD. They are so much better live than they are than I think that CD actually sounded. But then once you kind of got a flavor for them live, it was easier to kind of go back to the album and pick up on some things that you maybe don't quite hear when you just listen through it the first time. But very, very good harmonic group, again, especially live. Had a real nice 80s feel to them. A lot of stuff that was, at least seeing them live, that was very Cure-ish, you know, kind of like the Cure, the different type of the guitar tones they were using, the blends they were using on the guitar pedals, and all that type of stuff. Just really, really cool stuff. A very nice kind of melodic 80s type feel, and again, great vocal harmonies. So I was really impressed with them. They're a band out of Atlanta. So again, if you haven't heard Ponderosa, this album's called Pool Party. Make sure you check it out. So very nice guys. Glad I got a chance to see them and get album signed and CD signed, all that good stuff. And then of course the band of all bands that I went to see, and again I was so excited, was this band right here, of course, which is Washed Out. And you guys have heard me talk about them a number of different times. They have 3 different albums out here. This is definitely my favorite one right here, which is Within and Without. I don't know, it's just again, I've talked about them so much, I won't go into a bunch of detail, but I think that they're just an awesome band. They definitely kind of have that electronic, kind of 80s feel. I don't know, it's just a lot of very, very good elements to it. And even when I initially saw the stage setup, it was kind of interesting because I automatically started getting these like Gary Newman type of, I just can't say flashbacks, I never saw him, but when I think about Gary Newman, the stage setup that Washed Out had almost made me feel like he was going to be coming on stage, because there was just like all these synthesizers and different, I don't know the names of all the different equipment they use these days for the different sounds they do and everything else, and then and then a drummer and then a bass player. But even then, there were some songs where the bass player and the lead guitar player, you know, and then the other girl that played the keyboards, like all 4 of them were on some type of synth or keyboard or whatever. Then there was other times where there was lead guitars with pretty incredible solos. I don't even remember from any of the albums, as well as a bass guitarist who is very, very good. Awesome drummer doing a lot of different unique things. So it was really kind of neat. So I'm just gonna show you. Obviously, I got the Within and Without album signed. This was one of their earlier releases, which I also got signature on, which is awesome. As well as their newest release, which I actually took the shrink wrap off and got it signed, and then was able to put the shrink wrap back on, because the shrink wrap has that little plastic whatever on the front of it, so I want to try to keep that with the album. So that was very, very cool. And then when their last album came out, the one with all the flowers on it you saw, there was a kind of a promo 45 that they were handing out a few weeks before the album came out, and the guy at the store gave me 2 of them, and so again I lucked out and got both of them signed, which was awesome. So I kind of disappointed. I shouldn't say disappointed me, but the drummer actually signed them to Brandon, and I kind of wish he wouldn't have done that, because I was really wanting to give one of these out as a contest prize, a signed 45, but unless there's another Brandon in the VC that wins, what are the chances of that? But anyway, so again, that was just really, really cool. So like I said, great band, love these guys, one of my favorite bands from the last 2 years or so. I will say one thing that was a little surprising to me was I had an expectation that what I was going to get when I saw them or met them or whatever else was going to be like, total young hippie, like not hippie, but like hipsters that were, in their 20s and yet knew everything about the world, and just kind of, I'm just so deep with my music and I'm just so in tune and enlightened and all that crap. And again, it's just kind of the way I judge the band, just based off of nothing more than hearing, their music and just my stereotypes and all that stuff. But I thought it was really interesting when I saw him on stage. He's much more of a DJ-like character than that hipster type character I just described a moment ago. And so that again was interesting, because even a lot of the songs that I liked and knew and everything, it made me see those songs in a different light just by the way that he performed them and seeing his, actual personality, as opposed to just making my own little judgments on them. So that was something I found very, very interesting about seeing him perform live, or seeing them, I should say, perform live, as compared to, just the impression I've always gotten just by listening to their music. And I think a lot of times I put that persona on their music about, feeling so enlightened and so deep and whatever else, because that's the feeling I've gotten from their music. So it's kind of like a backslap compliment in a way. It's like I have those ideas and those judgments about you because I feel your music is so deep and so just takes you to all these places. It's almost like, well, how can you not be that way? Because your music's that way. So a lot of things that were new, impressive, and all that good stuff. So again, just very, very awesome concert. We had a great time there, and it was even more exciting actually getting a chance to meet one of your favorite bands in the last 2 to 3 years. I mean, that's always just an awesome time. So there you go, VC. And again, I'm going to try to click over here in just a minute and try to do a response to Sequoia Flames video after I go pick out all the records. So have a good one, and we will talk to you soon, guys.